Hi everyone and welcome to our channel. In today's video we are having a look at how to dry ginger the natural way. If you are not aware of the medicinal benefits of ginger, it will be worth your time to do some basic research on the subject. You might be surprised. Now there are many different ways to store and many different ways to dry fresh ginger. We prefer the natural way of just allowing it to dry in cool, dry place. That brings us to the much disputed topic of whether you should peel ginger. For us personally, it depends on the source of the ginger. Except for the fact that farms probably use pesticides etc. on ginger, grocery store ginger is often sprayed with a growth inhibitor to keep it from sprouting. Always wash your ginger thoroughly, and unless you are certain it was organically produced, then peeling it might be a good option. In this video, we will prepare some fresh ginger for drying purposes, both peeled and unpeeled. Let's peel some ginger. Ginger is really easy to peel by using a teaspoon. While using the side of the teaspoon, gently scrape the peel off. The skin comes off fairly easily, especially when your ginger is fresh like the piece we have here. Once you are done, give it a good rinse and check for any spots you might have missed. If need be, scrape the last bits off and rinse it again. And there, we are all done. Fairly easy. Now moving on to slicing the ginger. Break off the ginger pieces like we have here to make slicing easier. Slice the ginger fairly thin to make the drying process easier. The size of the pieces doesn't really matter as long as it's fairly thin. Slicing is much thicker than we are doing here will prolong the drying process and might even cause mold to eventually form on the pieces. Cut away the softer pieces and discard of them. And that's it, all done. We will leave the ginger in this container overnight to get rid of the initial moisture. To prepare unpeeled ginger for the drying process, first we need to wash it properly. If need be, break the bigger pieces off. Now slice it exactly the way we did with the peeled ginger. Place the unpeeled sliced ginger in another container and leave it overnight as well. Turmeric can be done the same way, but be aware that it will color your hands as shown here, especially your fingernails, so you might want to wear gloves. For the drying process itself, we prefer a hanging dry net. They work well and there are many different versions available. Here is the first one we ever bought and it works very well. We added some flaps over the openings, but the next ones we got came with it. Just look out for something that says zipped. Here's the ginger spread out in the drying net. Ginger contains more than 80% moisture, so keep in mind that your dried material will be way less than what you start with. Always ensure that your material is completely dried before taking it out to bottle or to grind. And this is the turmeric well spread out in the same drying net. The dry period will depend on moisture in the air, where you hang it to dry, ventilation and room temperature. We prefer to keep it away from direct sunlight and hang it in a cool, well-vented area like our garage. In the sun, it will take up to 4 days in general, and the way we do it, it takes about 10 days in winter and about 6 days in summer. That's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing, liking and sharing our channel and help us grow. Leave us some suggestions or questions in the comment section. Stay healthy until next time.